Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have not uploaded in probably a couple weeks now. I've been really busy, but I've also been helping out my mom. So I don't know if my uploading schedule is going to be as consistent. I'm going to try my best, but bear with me for a while. This is the new Maybelline Lash Sensational Curvitude Mascara. And this to me intrigued me because the brush is almost like a comb. It is strange, it is weird, it is not your standard brush. It's supposed to give you a fan out effect, and it's supposed to give you defined, curved, volumizing lashes. So cool thing with my job is that I get to host these video things. They're exclusively for the company that I work with, but I get to meet with the companies, and I saw this mascara like, I want to say like 2 months before it launched. So I got to see it, I got to play with it, I got to hold it, but I couldn't talk about it or use it until it launched. So here we are in full effect. And I have the shade Blackest Black, right? Yeah, it's the shade Blackest Black. So this is the brush. Can we see that? That is like, that is a weapon. It's weird. It almost looks like a saw, right? It's not your bristle brush. It is plastic, and it's almost like a comb. Also, the also, if you could tell, it's very, very flexible, almost like it's gonna break. But it seems very sturdy, so I don't think it's gonna break. Actually, either my nose is really stuffed up or I smell like no smell. Yeah, no smell. So I find Maybelline mascaras, I find any kind of mascara really has that kind of like smell to it, if you know what I'm talking about. Almost like a little bit of a chemical smell, but this actually smells like zilchiru. It smells like nothing. When you pull the product out, you do get the product onto the brush, but it's not like an overload to the point where you have to start wiping, but you do get a good amount. It does pick up a good amount of product on the brush. Okay, so before we start, I'm gonna curl the lashes, give it a fair chance. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My lashes are definitely not short, they're pretty long. They got some, like, they're decent. They're definitely decent. They are pretty full, they are pretty long. I've been using a natural eyelash grower lately, oh crap, what is it called? Oh, I have it right in front of me. So I've been using this eyelash grower lately. It's called the Luna Nectar Moonstone Tonic. I got it from my Maple Bloom box. It's 100% natural and organic because I've tried the other eyelash growers on the market. They really do work, but they really irritate the shit out of my eyes, and it is horrible. So I can't use them. So I've been using this. I've been using this to my eyebrows and on my eyelashes. I've only been using it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and so far so good. I feel like it could be making a difference in my eyelashes because it does contain castor oil, it has a lot of nice ingredients in it. So I will let you know. I'm going to keep using it because I want to see. But one of my coworkers actually commented on, they thought that my lashes were longer. So maybe it's working. Right. Okay, so the cool thing about this brush that I'm just realizing right now, you can get to the very root and pull up because it's not bulky and you're not, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but you're getting to the very root, and when you're also getting to the very root, you're also separating the lashes because of the comb-like wand. Now I'm kind of confused what to do with the other side. I don't know if so I'm gonna flip it over to this shorter side, and I'm just gonna do the same kind of thing, put it to the root, lift it up. Okay, so if we're just doing one coat, this is pretty incredible. Definitely separating, and you can definitely get that fanned out effect that they're talking about because of the way the brush is shaped. So let's go do the other eyelash. It's definitely not messy. Doesn't transfer really easily to the upper lid, which I really love. this is looking pretty fabulous. Okay, so this is one coat. Super easy to use, doesn't transfer. I'm liking it. I like brushes that are combed, so this kind of for me. I also think if you had small eyelashes, like really little ones, I know how hard it is if you have a small eyelash to try to get a standard brush right underneath your lash. I get it. I think you need something smaller and more precise, so I think that this would work probably really nicely on a smaller eyelash. So that's a plus. I'm gonna go in with one more coat and see how this works. Yeah, this is fabulous. The fact that you can comb through every single lash and doesn't get clumpy and it separates them and fans them out and makes them kind of fluffy is super, super nice. The formula is not wet. It actually is pretty, it's waxy and it's almost dry, and I just applied it, which I really love. Okay, so here's 2 coats on the upper lashes, and I can tell you that I'm super impressed. I love the formula. I love how it's not overly wet. It is pretty much dry. It separates them, and it definitely gives them length and that fluffy kind of wispy look. Now, I'm just wondering about the lower lash line. This might be a little bit more difficult. Let's try it. Usually, every day, I use a different mascara for my bottom lashes and my top. I find that some are really great on the top, but then if you use them on the bottom, they transfer. So we're gonna try this out. I think it's kind of strange. We're gonna try this out and see how it works. So it's a tiny bit awkward to use, but it gives them really good separation. Okay, so it's definitely a tiny bit awkward to use on the lower lash, a little bit, but I definitely, if you like that kind of spidery, separated, piecey lower lash look, you would like this. And it's pretty much dry. I'll leave down below in the description box if I had any problems with the mascara transferring or flaking. I always do if I have a problem. Okay, so overall, I really do like this mascara. I think this Lash Sensational Curvitude Mascara is really good. First of all, the formula I love because it's not overly wet. I do not like an overly wet formula. If you do, you probably will not like this. This is more of a dry, waxy formula. It pretty much dries instantly, which I love. Like, as you can see, like this, it's dry. There's no transfer. So it instantly dries, which I find very handy. I hate when, you know, you apply your mascara and it's still wet for like 5 minutes after. Can't stand it. I'll wear it throughout the day. It was a little bit awkward to use on my lower lash line, a little bit, but it did give it that piecey, kind of spidery look. So if you do like that, you will like it. But for the most part, I usually use different mascaras on my lower lash line anyways. But overall, I do think that this is a really great mascara. At first, I was kind of skeptical because the brush looks really strange. It almost looks like a saw, and it's just weird. So overall, I would recommend this mascara. I think it's great, but you have to want to have a brush like this. If you're buying it and loving a bristle brush, I don't really know if I would get this because I feel like if you really love that bristle brush, you might not love this, but I've always liked that comb rubber brush. So for me, this is knocking it out of the park, and my eyelashes look fabulous. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.